I see a black man and one man, I think of strength, black empowerment we have within, building community development. Let's continue to build our own. Let's continue to stay strong. Motivation, no matter the hate, no stopping. You just go. Listen up to Quan, John, and Queen P for giving us a voice. Speak up for what's yours and yell and make that noise. We are kings and we are queens. Melanated royalty, just getting started. Loving self and knowledge. Stack that wealth. Motivational motors, y'all.
You know how when you're in an American restaurant, you go into a restaurant, what's the first thing that happens as soon as you get into that restaurant?
The concierge, they seat you?
They seat you. They come up to you. They seat you. They ask you, what do you want to drink? They give you the menu. They bring you your drink and wait for you to order. Most times, you don't even have to call them to tell them that you're ready to order. They'll just come over and say, hey, are you ready to order?
Most times. Right.
Yes or no?
What happens in Nigeria? Yes, absolutely.
You go into a restaurant and you stand there. Nobody will come to you, nothing. You have to find your own seat. Okay, we find our own seat. So we'll go sit down. Like, just this one place is my favorite because
sit down wherever y'all want to sit down. All right,
cool. Sit down wherever we want to sit down. Some of the tables aren't busted. There's still dishes and stuff on the table, so you gotta wait.
So y'all find one that's clean.
See, my husband has like zero tolerance for this type of thing. So we will go in there, and if there's a table that he wants to sit at and there's dishes on it, he will walk over to one of the waiters and he'll be like, why aren't you doing your job? There are dishes on this table.
He asked them why they're not doing their job, period?
Or like, if it's not like that, he'd like, aren't you supposed to clean this? Or aren't you or somebody else supposed to? Why aren't you doing your job? Essentially. Right. So we will sit down, and then if they clean the table, we'll sit down. They'll just leave. I'm like, can a sister get a menu or something? Like, how am I'm supposed to just know? So my husband will have to either get up and go over to them and ask for a menu. Because if we say, hey, like, excuse me, they will look at you and then look away. Like they will see that you're calling and then bye. Like, they won't care. They'll just continue. And my husband gets so frustrated. He's a temper is it's easy to tick him off. So
no, he's Nigerian. He had an honest. I'm serious.
So they will look at you and then look away. And then when you order your food, for him it takes too long, but I'm used to it because in American restaurants, it could take about 15 to 30 minutes even to get your food, depending on where you're going and if they're making it fresh. Like, it depends on what you order. I don't have a problem with waiting for my food if I know you're, like, making it as soon as I order it. Then it's fresh, it's hot. That's fresh grease right there. Y'all had to wait for that grease to get hot before you drop my fries in. I don't care. Whatever. I don't mind waiting. He does not like waiting. So he'll have a whole conniption if it takes longer than 10 minutes. Typically, it does. So we're, like, waiting, and, they got an attitude. Or one time, all I wanted was water, yo. I just wanted water. We were waiting for our food. We'd order our food, and I asked for water. So my husband's waiting for the waitress to come. It's usually women, okay? We actually don't typically have issues with the men. The men waiters tend to be more friendly. It's funny that you say that.
Thank you.
They're more friendly. They help and they don't have a problem. The women will just throw shade for no reason. So
fam,
the woman walks.
First, they're mad that you're out on a date with your man. They probably don't have one, but go ahead.
Probably. And we be looking fly every time we go out. So I'm just saying. We don't step out unless we look at
I got to flash that picture of you and James. I'm sorry. Got to flash it.
What picture?
The picture on Facebook. I think you got the red dress on. My wife, she's like, oh shit. She was like, Mario, like, where they was going? I said, I don't know. I gotta ask her.
We went to a dinner party.
There you go, a dinner party. I'm flashing it. Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, boom, picture. Okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, so the waitress is walking past, and my husband's like, hello. He raises his hand. He says, hello. She doesn't say anything. She keeps going. She's not far away enough to not hear us. She doesn't even look in our direction, so we know she hears us. And it ain't that loud in the place. And so she comes back, and he goes, hello. And she looks, and she says, sir, I'm coming. And then walks away. So then she finally comes over, and he was like, I've been waiting for you to come over here so I can get my wife more water. And she was like, sorry, sir, there's all these other people. It really wasn't that crowded. It's usually more crowded than that.
Yeah, she
And so he's
mad.
like,
She tight.
can my wife get a water, please? And she's like, okay. So she leaves, gets it. Then when she comes back, of course it had been 15, 20 minutes, and he's asking her, he's like, well, where's the food? I'm like, babe, you're just gonna like irritate her even more.
Nah, but he's right though. Come on, where the hell is the food?
Like, so where's the food? She's like, it's coming. It's coming.
Right.
He was like, well, we've been here, he goes, gonna go
Oh, he
on,
getting mad now.
like, let it go.
Another
It's coming.
conniption.
It'll be here when it gets here. So she goes on. She has an attitude. We end up eating our food and stuff. And then he wants to check. So he's using his card to pay.
He ain't tipping, huh?
No. They bring a POS system. It's just like a digital card reader, a handheld digital card reader. So they bring it to you to pay. So he has his card and he's ready to pay. And he's like, okay, she brings the check. He has his card and he tells her, bring your POS. And she's like, oh,
Yes.
sorry, sir, it's not working. So my son, what? My husband, who is already irritated, is now pissed that the POS system is not working and he didn't come with cash. He only had his card. So he's like, what are we going to do? That's what he told her. And she was
what
like,
we gonna do?
She's just staring at him. She's like, I don't know. And he was like, look,
So they
either
don't
you bring me.
at the door is saying that the POS doesn't work. Bring cash.
There's
Like,
multiple handheld POS systems in any given establishment. There's multiple floating around. So when somebody's ready to order, the waiter brings it over and you just boop, 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 you're good to go. So there's more than one. She says it's not working, so she needs to go find another one. The one she has not working. Yeah, hers is not working. Go get another one. So he's like, either you go get another one, or me and my wife, we leave because
we're walking out with
we're
a free
walking
meal.
out. Exactly.
And we're not doing dishes. Yeah.
We're not doing dishes.
Nope.
So she leaves, and like about 5 minutes go by, and James is on the edge of his seat. He's really about to leave. He's about to leave. And she comes back with a POS. We paid. He's like, we gone. This is my favorite restaurant, y'all, because I love the food there. The service is terrible, but I love the food there. So James puts up with it because I love the food. The last time we go, we haven't been back since. Last time we go, my husband is on edge. He hadn't eaten for like hours because I was getting ready for us to go. So he was already on edge.
Oh,
we get
man,
there.
that's a podcast in itself, man. Woo.
Being hangry?
No, waiting for y'all to get ready.
Oh, whatever.
Damn. Go ahead. I'm tired. Yesterday, I'm like, man, what the problem is? That's my black vernacular. What the problem is?
What's the problem?
You've been in that mirror for 45
ready.
minutes, man.
It's not.
Go ahead.
You got it.
I've been through that.
You know what? It's even more.
So you the reason why that man hungry. He should be mad at you and her. Go ahead.
I wish. No, he ain't mad at me for what? We going out.
You taking 45 minutes.
Well, he knew I was going to take 45 minutes. So
y'all got to start getting ready at 9 o'clock if we going out at 2. For real. Straight up, man.
And I don't even wear makeup. I just be getting ready.
What you be doing then? What you be doing? Plucking your eyebrows?
No,
what are you doing?
Just get ready. I don't know why it takes so long. I wash, I dress, I put on my glasses. If my edges are out, I fix my edges, and then we're ready.
How long that take? 2 hours?
About an hour and a half. Because we'll go into the bathroom.
Proceed.
Okay, that's another episode. Okay.
Please proceed. We get to that. That's crazy.
Okay, so he's hungry. We get there, right? And we took his cousin. She's with us. She was visiting us. We go out to eat, and it's great.
Okay.
She has to go. So he walks her out of the restaurant. He gets up to wash his hands, mind you. He gets up to wash his hands. He comes back. He walks the cousin out. He hails her a cab so she can get in and she can get to where she's going.
Right.
He doesn't have much food left on his plate, and he doesn't really like it anyways. He said it wasn't good. He'd eaten most of it, and there's only a little bit left. And he's like, it wasn't good. He didn't like it. So I get up to wash my hands. I come back. His plate is gone. The waitress came and took his plate.
They didn't care if he was finished or not.
They didn't care if he was finished or not. He comes back in. He's livid because his plate is gone. And I was like, I guess the waitress took it. He's like, now they want to do their job. When I'm not done with my food, that's when they want to come and clean the table. So it was this whole thing. And that was the last time we ever went to that restaurant because their attitude is very poor. They don't smile. They don't greet you. They don't care about your experience in the restaurant. And it's usually like that with wherever you go that has customer service. When we're in line.
Is it the culture?
I think so. Because I think people don't care. Like, because it's the culture, other people don't care that it's like that because it's like, okay, this is what we're used to. When a Nigerian comes to America and they go to an American restaurant, they're going to be like, oh my God, this is amazing. The way the people wait on you. But for me to be an American, to come to Nigeria, I'm like, what is this madness? For me, it's terrible. The truth of the matter is that as a customer, you also do not have to spend your money there. So you can just go elsewhere. I think, listen, Black-owned businesses, put your money and your time in customer service because it really ultimately will determine
professional development.
Right. It will determine your customer growth.
All you got.
Everything. Like that is it. Because
that's what brings the money in.
Right. If you have an issue and your customer support, your customer service representatives are not representing the company in a good enough light, you're going to lose people. Right. And I know that, like what you're saying, like, yes, workers, people who are in the customer support industry, customer service industry, this isn't your company. You don't have to give it your all. True.
I don't.
But as a business owner, I'm going to be sure that whoever's going to be the face of my company, not necessarily needs to make the company their own or believe it's their own.
Right.
But I'm going to be doing.
They should.
Well, I don't know if they should, but just.
Well, they should go. I mean, you want your staff, but you got to. This is my fault. When you are employing people, you got to. You don't employ the people with the best, with the most experience.
No.
No. Employ the people that you fundamentally like. Mm-hmm. That you like.
Because I think they ask. If they're asking all the wrong questions in the interview, it won't matter. Like, it won't matter what you did in the past. But if you come across somebody who seems to have that personality where they just automatically like to help other people or they like talking to other people, those are the people that you need to be put in those positions. Not your cousin because your cousin needed a job. If you just because
I ain't employed none of my family members. None. Zero. And I ain't saying because they bad people, is they not. But no, they gonna think, you know how that is. And that's what we do with our own black. Oh, I can slack off a little bit. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? You know
because
what I'm saying? For real.
Because I'm saved.
Man, nah. It should be the exact opposite. You should want to go above and beyond because this is your family's company.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But we do the exact opposite. It's crazy, man.
So just employ the right people. Like if you're interviewing for customer support and customer service representatives and workers, ask the right questions. Have a conversation with them. I would even do I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Sure. No problem. A survey or something?
No, like a scenario. Like, a trial of some sort. Like, help me out with this thing. Even if you don't know how to help, but just like, I want to know how you're going to help me through this situation. You're going to get mad at me when I don't give you all the information? Are you, like, you know what I mean? What makes you tick?
Right.
How far can you go? You remember that show Boiling Point? I don't know if you ever seen that. There's a show called Boiling Point that used to come on MTV, and it would put people in different situations and see how long it would take them to, go off, get mad. So they'll do terrible things to them, and if they can withstand that thing for a minute, then they'll earn money. But that person doesn't know that they're on the show. It's like a hidden camera show.
I'll come out of there with money. I would come out of there with money. I'm serious. A lot of people, I'm serious. They dislike me for shit. A lot of people, I would say, are envious of Quan John because it's really hard to offend me. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's really, you know why it's so hard? Because like Portia, you have to think about this. The person that's offending you, who are they? Are they paying any of your mortgage? Are they feeding your children? Are they waking you up in the morning?
Nope.
No. Nope. If they are not doing these three fundamentals, what can you do to me? Nothing.
Nothing.
I don't like your shoes. All right, okay, cool. Look, I'm okay. Like, I don't care. It doesn't make, and people actually are envious of me. I had told you, I had a dude I used to work with 15 years ago. He said, he got cool. I got cool with him. And after a year, he said, Joe, you know, I've been trying to offend you for a year.
Yeah.
A year he's been trying to offend
whole
me.
year.
And I did not even know. I said, really? Damn. You know how mad he was? He was mad. But mad in a good way.
Yeah.
I've been trying to offend you for a year. You can't offend me. Look at you in the mirror, brother. Look how you look and look how I look. Stop it. How the hell you gonna offend me? You understand? Let's keep this all the way from. And my point is with that, I think Black people need to embody that.
That's true.
Like, yo,
we
fam,
get offended easily.
Like, yo, most of the stereotypes about us as Black people are true. Why? Because we make them true. Because we make them true. They ain't true because they true. They true because we make them true, man. Don't think this other culture and this other person is superior to you because mommy done told you that, or you done read in the book, or you done see all of them on TV. It's not true. If you feel good about yourself, you can keep your head up high and take care of business. That little manager position ain't gonna mean nothing. You get on the phone like, yeah, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Your customer service, yeah, we're gonna make sure you get your refund check, even if you lying. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Oh my God.
Sorry. She got the phone feeling good. You did your job. I'm being facetious, but I'm being real though.
Yeah.
Don't let these outside forces and societal norms make you into this madman and make you into this traumatized, crazy person that needs to really, really exude this anger and this fake pseudo powerful facade, because it's fake. Because when you go home, you cry. Okay.
Wah, wah. Yeah.
All right. So just be yourself, man. And like I said, if I had a business people under me, I would say, you know what? Get therapy. I can't make you get therapy, but get therapy. That should be one of the. And please get therapy. I don't care what type of what you in. Get some therapy, man. Talk to somebody about how mama used to slap you upside your head for nothing. You understand? For no reason. I'm serious, man. Yeah. Get some therapy, because now you know what you want to do? You want to slap somebody upside their head for nothing.
Habitual habitats. Y'all need
habitual habitats
habitual
and urban sermon. Yo. Oh, damn. Generational ignorance. Amazon. It's out today. Yep. Bomb. Bonafide parable on how we inherit these social ignorant norms from our parents, from society, and it allows you to think about what am I going to do? Am I gonna keep him on my shoulder, or I'm gonna brush him off the shoulder? What Beyonce said, brush him off your shoulder. How that song go? That brush him off the shoulder song. I don't know.
You mean Jay-Z? Dirt off your shoulder?
That was Jay. Brush him off your shoulder. You know what I mean?
Dirt off your shoulder. Yeah.
Brush it off your shoulder. You do not have to inherit. You're going to inherit these generational ignorances, but you don't have to stay ignorant for the rest of your life. And if mama wants you to stay ignorant for the rest of your life, if mama said, what are you doing? You're not doing what how I raised you, and you really feel like you shouldn't be doing that as an adult, maybe you need to stop talking to mama.
Oh.
Okay? Mm-hmm. She's a person too. She can get ignored too. She's human.
Yep.
Sorry. All right. So, Portia, thank you. I appreciate it. This was very enlightening. And I hope the viewers got some out of this customer service situation. Don't take it all out on the customer service rep. They could be having a bad day, but understand you don't have to mimic these sentiments also. Just hang up on them like I do.
No, do that. Okay.
Yo, subscribe, share, like. Word is born. Portia Mystique. Got your boy Quan Jean. Motivation Motors, baby. Yeah.
Bye.